What do you bring to the table?
Everything. I got 2 kids, you know what I mean? So everything. If you're willing to provide for my kids, then everything.
I beg your pardon?
Everything like what?
My kids, my life, my mental health, everything, like everything. Everything you want to know about me, I'll bring to the table for sure.
Everything to the table. I mean, talking about she gonna bring her kids, her problems, all this trauma, this, that, and the third. Nobody want all that kind of stuff. What kind of man want to deal with that? I'm sorry. I'm asking you, why should I pick you to be in a relationship with? Why should I pick you to be my wife? And that's what you tell me? I'm bringing my kids. I'm bringing my problems. I'm bringing my everything to the table. I'm sure you are bringing everything to the table. I don't want to deal with all that. Hell no. You're not bringing that to my table. Hell no.
When I was born, I'm valuable. At that second, when I was born, I'm valuable.
But what do you bring
I don't have
to
to.
the table?
That's a very dusty question.
But
But
everyone says that, but you're not saying, are you...
Women, that's why you pay the dowry, because women are intrinsically...
none of us pay the dowry anymore. We don't...
Oh, yes, they do.
Well, most of us wouldn't pay a dowry, but what do you bring to the table? Are you agreeable? Like what kind of person? But everyone says that, but what does that actually mean?
She can't even answer the question because she just thinks that her looks are what is enough to bring to the table. No. It starts there. Yes, it starts there. But once he starts hearing your attitude, once he starts listening to the words that are coming out of your mouth, once he starts seeing your demeanor and all this other kind of stuff, he's just going to walk away from you, let somebody else deal with you. Talking about, oh, I bring me, I'm the valuable one, and that's a very dusty question. Notice how she just comes instantly with the sign language. How dare you ask that question? You must be dusty, crusty, musty. You must be broke if you ask that kind of question. See, guys, these are the kind of women you want to stay far away from. Do not engage in relationships with them. Damn sure don't get them pregnant. Don't marry them. Let them go on their merry way. Let them find whatever kind of sucker they will end up being with out there. Leave these kind of women alone. You do not need to be with them. Why? Because they will make your life a living hell. It's not about what she can do for you. It's about what she can get from you. What she can take from you, whatever you can do for her. That's all she cares about. You ask a woman, what does she bring to the table? And she just says, me? Okay, I'm sorry. Let's rephrase that question. What makes you different than 7 other billion people in the world? What makes you different from 150 million women in the United States of America? What makes you different? Why should I choose you out of millions and billions of women on this planet to be my wife? That's the question of what do you bring to the table? And if she just says me, move on.
I think women use shaming tactics on men because, simply put, our ego can't handle their truth.
You can't handle the truth.
That's it. Our ego can't handle what they're saying because how it impacts us either makes us less valuable in their eyes, and we don't want to accept that. What they're saying is offensive to us because we know that we're not that. So we find ways to poke holes in their thought processes so that we are somehow more attractive to them or more appealing to them, as if arguing someone's perspective is going to change it. Sometimes it does, but when we're talking about attraction, that goes much deeper. So I think, simply put, women shame men for their perspective simply because it does not work in their favor. And so therefore, we diminish, we disparage, and discredit.
This guy commented and said that my dating standards are too high for someone that's a single mother. I have high standards because I'm a single mother. I cannot afford to let somebody play in my face. And who told you that being a single mother disqualifies you from actually having standards and having to settle? I don't know who misled you, but the moment that I became a single mother was the moment I knew I cannot settle. I must always lead by example because I have a little girl looking up to me, okay? Get with it or get lost.
This lady talking about how her standards are higher because she's a single mother. So she doesn't want to settle. She doesn't want to settle. Ma'am, why aren't you with your child's father? Unless he is dead and you didn't kill him, why are you not with your child's father? Because that's who the person who you should be settling down with and having a family with. You made a baby with this man. So you want some other guy to accept your new high standards and your child, your daughter. I have been a stepfather to a woman with a daughter. Do you know how dangerous and difficult it is to date and marry a woman with a child, let alone a woman with a young daughter? Because your word is law no matter what you say. You have all responsibility but no authority. She wants you to pay for at least half of everything, if not all the bills, including for her daughter as well. So you have to provide for her child, her, and you. What do you get out of it? Is she going to give you children? But you still have to raise that daughter as if your own, right? It's an unfair deal. Fellas, if you don't have children, stay away from single mothers. It is an unfair deal. Don't do it. Now, if you have a child and she has a child, y'all could possibly make something work. But do not date or marry women who have more children than you. It is a bad deal. Do not do it, because it's very likely that that woman does not want any more kids, especially if she's got like 2 or more. Sometimes she got 1, but it's very likely that she don't want any more kids. So you got to raise her children while not getting any children of your own. It is an unfair deal. Don't do it.
If I find a girl that I want to make my wife and I find her super attractive,
Okay.
yeah, because that's what I would do. I would make her my wife. I would ask her to marry me and then make her my wife.
That's how it works.
You are a feminist. You're 100% a feminist.
That is feminist.
You
Like,
you
it's
heard
all
me
about,
say that.
Oh,
You
I want to
heard.
make her my wife. Like,
Yeah, because that's what I would do.
Yeah, you take my last name.
Full human, the woman.
Well,
It's not about
you
just
say
wanting
that.
to make her your wife.
Obviously, she would want to be
She
my
has
wife.
her own life. She wants to be your wife too.
Of course, but she's
She
not
wants
going
to go to the club. She wants to do her makeup.
No, she's not going
She
to want to
wants
go to
take
clubs.
pictures.
She's not
Yeah,
going to want to
she
go to
does.
clubs. No,
She does.
because here's the thing: that's a non-negotiable for me in marriage.
Okay, well
if
then,
if I
good
find a
luck.
woman, if there's plenty of
No,
women
good
out
luck
there
to
that
you.
don't want to go to clubs all the time.
Okay, well.
There's plenty of women out there that
Have
don't want to
fun
go to
with that
clubs
girl.
in tiny little dresses and get hit on by guys all the time.
Oh my God. Like, you cannot reason with women like this. They will argue you into the dirt because they have the need to be right. They will shame you, throw insults at you, guilt you, and will just argue you down into the dirt. Yes, the man said, make you my wife. I'm sorry. What is the process of that? That is me going to the store, buying a ring, possibly meeting with your parents, your father, asking for his blessing, planning an engagement, getting down on one knee and presenting a ring and asking you to be my wife. That is the damn process. And if you don't like it, then I'm sorry. You don't want to be married in this world. You need to just be skipped on and be enjoyed for fun, because you don't want to be married. Talking about, oh, what you mean make her your wife? Yes, that's how it works. Are you going to ask me to be your husband? Are you going to get down on one knee and propose to me? Hell no. So the process is, I make you my wife. If you don't like it, well then, ma'am, you don't want to be married. You were not a wife in the first place. If you don't even like that process, like, oh, I'll make you my wife. Okay, whatever. Gentlemen, stay away from these kind of women. If she doesn't like the whole, oh, make you my wife, like, oh, like I want to live my life too, and blah, 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 blah. These are the kind of women that will divorce you because, oh, I'm not happy. Oh, I wish I'd have done that later on, or you know, I missed out on dating. Oh, I missed out on doing this and doing that. Leave those kind of women alone, because they will leave you. They will divorce you for the simple reason that they are not happy. Leave them alone. Anyway, I'll catch you on the next one. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think about all this. Let me know if I got anything right, if I got anything wrong. Give your comments on any of these videos that you see today. Let me know in the comments section. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.